The challenges will continue to be significant for anyone trying to get aid in and to carry out aid operations in Myanmar. Well, to help us understand how the country is run, we can speak with Yanghee Lee, the former United Nations Special Rapporteur on Human Rights in Myanmar. Thank you so much for joining me today. First, I want to get your thoughts. We're 4 days since this earthquake struck. What have you made of how the ruling junta has responded to this?
Well, thank you for having me. The junta is not able to carry on any rescue and relief activities. It's clearly evident that it has no intentions to do that. What's evident is that the junta has been bombing, even during when the earthquake was happening and afterwards. They bombed many areas. Saigon is also a mostly affected area. Rescue team Malaysia could only get to it after 3 days after the earthquake. Roadblocks have been set up by the military junta. They cannot send in any rescue team there because of the roadblocks. Saigon has experienced multiple campaigns by the junta. They have devastated the entire city of Saigon, the region of Saigon, and disrupted. So we have to be very, very careful in providing assistance. It has to go through the NUG, the National Unity Government, with the PDFs, the ethnic revolutionary organizations, and the CSOs on the ground. It cannot go through the junta. They will not deliver aid to the areas where it's most needed, especially in the areas where it's not under junta control. So we have to, for once, the international community has to really call out this behavior of the junta. It's far more beyond war crimes and crimes against humanity and genocide that it has committed. It's much more than that. It's downright criminal behavior, crazy criminal behavior. And any country that wants to engage with this criminal rogue country, then I think there's something to be said about that country.
Yeah, Yanghee, it does seem incredibly remarkable that the military of a country, usually in times of natural disasters like this, they are mobilized to help and assist the people. But in this case, as you said, and we've been reporting that the fighting has continued, that airstrikes have continued in the wake of this earthquake. You're calling for international community to do something and to not interact or to not go through the military government. But is that even possible in this scenario to help people that have been affected by this? There has to be some compromise for the greater good of the people.
No more compromises. That's how the military was emboldened for 70 years. No more compromises. The ethnic revolutionary forces under NUG, they have their networks. They know how to deliver assistance. There can be cross-border assistance coming in from India to Saigon. You know that the NUG and the resistance forces have called for a 2-week pause on military actions, except for defensive actions. The junta has not done so. The junta continues to strike and kill the people that we've been continuing to do so. So there should be no compromise. Every country that comes in with delivery of assistance, relief, and rescue teams, they should make it known, very public, very clear, that they will work with all the stakeholders in Myanmar, work with the NUG government, work with the ethnic organizations to deliver aid which is direly needed in those areas, not through the junta. And the UN country team must do so. The United Nations agencies and programs must do so because they cannot compromise with the junta anymore.
And are the National Unity Government and the other ethnic groups that you've described, are they in a position where they can facilitate this to happen, access into Myanmar, access to the areas where people need help most?
Cross-border. If Thailand opens up its border, if India, and I'm sure Bangladesh will, and China, if they open up their borders, it's really quite easy to get through. And the ethnic communities and the ethnic resistance and the PDF, the People's Defense Forces, are ready. They're on the ground as we speak, working for rescue and relief.
Well, thank you so much for talking to me today. Really appreciate you sharing your thoughts with us on what is a truly complex situation in Myanmar. Yanghee Lee there, the former United Nations Special Rapporteur on Human Rights in Myanmar. Katie, we're going to...